You were there. You were there to hear the message of hope. You were there at the beginning and for the victory and every step of the way. With your time, your support, your dreams, your passion, and to see history in the making.
That book is called The Obama Time Capsule. Here with us now to explain what it is and what makes it so unique. The creator, Rick Smolin. Courtney Hazel is with us, of course.
Courtney, hello.
She writes a scoop column for MSNBC.com. Rick, thanks for being with us.
Nice to be here.
The photography in here is beautiful. The Obama Time Capsule, world history in the making. But tell us why this is different than some of the other books we'll see.
Well, it's really an interesting twist. I was sitting with a group of friends on election eve, and everybody was cheering in the room, and half of the people in the room picked up their cell phones and took a picture of the television set that we were watching.
Of the television set?
The television set. And I said, what are you guys doing? And I'm a professional photographer. They weren't. And they said, I want to remember this moment the rest of my life. I want to prove I was here. Everybody wanted to preserve this moment. And I started thinking, what if we did a book that wasn't just wonderful photography and wonderful commentary, but where you could weave yourself, your children, and your own thoughts into this instant that people feel is a very important moment in American history.
Well, it takes some disturbing forms, as we found in this version. As I looked on the back,
here.
Can you see this on the back of the book here? There's a certain former United States Congressman.
1A here of
why is Mr. Scarborough featured so prominently in the back?
Well, he's on here because every single copy of this book is printed one at a time. There's none of these are in bookstores. You can only get it at Amazon.com. And HP has created, Hewlett-Packard has created this technology. It's called Indigo. And basically, you can now create, every single book is actually individualized for every single book buyer. So you're listed as one of the authors of the book.
Wow.
Your children's artwork is inside. The inaugural invitation is actually inscribed. So in this case, it's inscribed to Joe. And a lot of Americans feel like they didn't just show up on voting day to vote, but they actually volunteered. They called their mothers in Florida to vote.
Now, what is it about this? Just to interrupt you here quickly,
please.
You're one of the co-creators of A Day in the Life. You've put together this book. What is it about our need to prove we were actually someplace? Why isn't it enough to just sit there and now we have to have a book made with our photo in it, Twitter about it, Facebook about it, text message call, take a picture of our television set? How has America and people in America changed since you started the 24/7 series to now that we have to prove our existence every moment of the day?
Well, I think I was at a conference a few months ago where George Lucas was speaking, and he was talking about the fact that when we grew up, we were all taught to be consumers of media. We sat there passively while, we watched movies. Now, every single kid, every single person has got a cell phone in their camera. Some have movies, video in them. We're learning to speak the language back to each other where we use media to communicate with each other. I know it can be very narcissistic. Most of this book is the work of 140 of the best photographers in America. But what's really nice is kind of weave little elements of your own life into it. When I was growing up, when JFK was president, my mother used to stick our report cards and little notes about what we did. So I told my mother, who's 87 years old now, she's going to kill me when she sees us on TV, that we basically took her idea from my childhood, and now we've done it in a way where it's completely invisible. You're invisibly, your story, your life, your children are woven into this moment in history. I think someday someone's going to find the Obama Time Capsule in your attic and say, this is so cool that you were actually part of this important
You
event.
might also find Mark Halperin clutching it.
Yeah, it's
possible.
It's possible. This is good. You can lie to your relatives later in
Look, I
life.
was there.
So this is only available at Amazon. It takes about 4 minutes to customize it. You don't have to customize it. You can decide which elements you want. Do you remember on election night there was a message that the Obama team sent out saying, it was from Obama, it said, I'm about to walk on stage here in Chicago. But before I do, I want to thank you and all the other Americans that helped. Well, the BlackBerry message is now inscribed with Joe's name on it, which is
so much
very
better
cool.
than what I've been doing, which is just photoshopping myself into moments in history.
Yeah, like Forrest Gump, right?
I was at Lincoln's second inaugural. It was amazing. All right, Rick, thank you so much.
Thank you.
The book is The Obama Time Capsule. Go check it out.
Thank you.
Yourself.